with the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and the Miami Dolphins. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Williams in motion. Now the first carry from the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Quickly into the hands of Chase. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Brown 80. Five wide. 56.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Regular. What's that?
Allen to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. convert and pick up a first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Hey, tight. Round it, Miller. Check. We go.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here's 2nd and 9. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Set.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Delta. Hey, easy. We go orange.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this.
Green 80.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 3.
380. Good hut. 380. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43.
Kappa. Good hut.
On the ground, here is H.F. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
380.
Second and 11. Here's a give to Ajak. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Landon Jackson there on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Third and 7.
Set.
Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, ram. Lion. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
On the handoff, this is H.N. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
380.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run here with Achan. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Achan will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick by Lutz is good, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 35 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. That's complete on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Alert!
The RPO, that one is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
5 wide. Regular. 56. What's up?
Throwing again. It's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Allen to the air. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. This caught right side by Worthy. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in backwards.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Here's Herbert. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 18 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Camp. Ray.
To throw, it's Herbert. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Run. Go. Set.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
380. Let's go.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
A run, and it's Achan. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A run up the middle with Achan, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Herbert. Back into the hands of Turpin. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Set. 380. Ready.
Well run with Achan. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Set. Black.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achan. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Set. White. Let's go. Set.
They'll toss it here to Achan. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Visitors 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Allen now on second down. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Look at the big man go. And he will score. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Chicago. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
go.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Delta. Hut. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Home troops right. 380. Hut. 380. Ready.
A run out of the gun with H.A. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
Hut.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
Kappa, kappa, kappa. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
Run.
On 1st and 10, it's H.A. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Herbert to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
OP. Set. 380. 5-9. Tiger.
Now it's H.A. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
H.A. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Set. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Here is 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Here's H.A. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
Set.
One more time, it's H.A. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Set.
They'll go down to a knee. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. A final shot now for Allen. Moving left. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Dolphins are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So, Phins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense